I love dahlias. Oh, they're such a beautiful flower, and showing us how to grow our own dahlias, and it's really one of the most romantic flowers of the summertime.
It is.
What are some of the popular ones to grow, Shirley?
There's dahlias. What I like about them is that they come in a rainbow of colors. They've got different looks to them too. I mean, tons of different looks, and they come ranging from, you know, a pretty little head like this to a big, enormous size.
Do they get like sunflower big? Like
yes, absolutely. And here's a couple real pretty ones. This one's called Cafe au lait, and it comes it grows in a bush with all these different heads. And they all have a slightly different look to them. And the cream blush colors, absolutely gorgeous. And then this is a form called anemone, which looks like the anemone flower. We've got some burgundy and some whites. But I want to show you, I have photos of the types of dahlias that we're planting in our garden.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at that. That's called mignon. And that's like a light orange, kind of like a daisy look. Isn't that pretty? Okay. And then we also have the anemone. And the anemone, again, look at all those different faces in different tones and colors. Then we have the cactus. Now, don't believe that this means that it doesn't need water. They just call it cactus because it looks like it's got spiny little, you know, but it's very soft.
Yeah, those are beautiful to photograph. Yeah.
So that's your cactus form, and this is your pom-pom or your ball, and that's something that we're going to have in our garden. It grows about 6 inches round. Really cute.
How long do they stay in that condition? Do they turn up quickly?
When you're growing them in the garden, they can flower from mid-July until frost. So a long time. Oh my God! One stem has a bunch of heads in it.
Well,
you get so many flowers.
I have difficulties, to be honest with you, keeping them alive when I cut them and put them in a vase. So what can I do to help?
You need to really precondition them before you take them outside. That means even put them sideways in a water bath, just so that they can soak up.
What do you have to do to precondition?
Well, you cut it so that it draws up water
at an angle.
At an angle, and then you just lay it in a bath so that it's soaked with water.
What are the best bulbs we're talking about here?
The good thing about the dahlias is that you can buy them at the garden center, you can buy them online, and usually they come already in packets like this that are pre-mixed with different types. But look guys, it's gonna come in a package that has peat in it, and this is what it looks like right here. Now what I want you to notice when you're buying your dahlias is that you need to consider a few things. Number one, what is the grade of the dahlia? It's from 1 to 3. This one, my dear, is number one. That's the best kind.
The best, top of the line.
And why? Look at all the bulbets, how husky it is.
Is it more expensive?
Yeah, we're going to pay more.
Usually you're going to pay a couple dollars more, but look at this one. That's a number 3. And number 3, I don't want to plant that one, okay? Because that's just too small.
Right.
And so you're going to figure you're going to get a good quality one. You want to decide how tall you want it to be.
And how much sun should it get during the day? Is it a shade
No, this is a full sun. Let's go over here. I want to show you how to plant them. I'm very anxious to get our spring on.
Get our spring on, Shirley.
Okay.
You've done a lot of work already.
It's so easy. So I selected a mix that we have there.
Okay.
The first thing, like you said, when it's 60 degrees and it's not going to be any freeze anymore, or when you do your garden for your vegetables, that's the time to plant dahlias. And you want to select a all sunny space, except if you're like us in the heat, you need a little shaded cover for them or they will burn. So here's what we did. We made a hole that's 6 inches deep. That's all it needs to be. And then I took out the soil. And what I did was I mixed it with some peat moss and a little bit of compost just to make it a little bit more rich. Okay. And then what we're going to do now is I'm going to show you the correct way to plant a dahlia tuber. Okay. So why don't you grab, and Christina, you've got your gloves on? Good. Come on over. I've got an assignment for you too.
You want to grab this? Bend down.
Oh, you don't want to?
I got it.
Okay, you got it? Okay, that's fine.
Gloves?
Okay, guys, check this out. No? The dahlia is going to come with the bulbets and then the little stub. This little stub has to point up when you're planting. So I'm going to go ahead and put it down just like this. Can you guys see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, with my little stub sticking up. And then, because they're going to be really, really tall, you need to give them some growing room. So about 20 inches right there.
About here?
20 inches apart with the growing stick up.
Like that.
And how about doing the last one over there? Another very, very important thing, just like that. Okay. Now, you want to do this when you're planting, not after you close the hole. Marky, would you please take these stakes and then you want to put it near, and you may need to pound it down, And
Okay.
we can do this a little later, but
They go.
yeah, they're just right there because as this grows, it's going to want to flop over. So you need to have something to hold on to.
Okay.
We have
Can
a
I,
fence.
can I ask you, like, the weather is different all around the country. I
Yes.
mean, we can do that here.
Yes.
But, what can we do to protect, what we're planting? And when can the people back east do this?
I gotcha. So people say, okay, I'm going to plant my dahlias this weekend, and then there's a frost the following week.
How do you
Yeah.
protect?
Okay, what
Can't
you
predict
do,
the weather, like
can't.
that. No.
Okay, typically you don't want to put any mulch on top of your dahlia bed because you want it to have that warmth to spring forth. But if it's freezing, I want you to put some mulch down, and then if it's raining a lot, put a little tarp over it because dahlias are really sensitive to water and they can rot. And we don't want to rot, right?
No.
And then after it becomes warm again, go on out there, get that mulch out and let it have its sunshine, and you're going to have some growth within 6 weeks. And then just give it a little fertilizer. Once it has foliage, about every 3 weeks, and man, you're going to have some
They're
beautiful
beautiful.
flowers.